The Jerry Seinfeld show was famous for stories about my friends, like Steve Schinkel.
I've been reading some of your material here. I got to be honest with you. You make a pretty strong case. I mean, just imagine an army of men in wool pants running through the neighborhood handing out pottery catalogs door to door.
Steve prefers not to speak of the event.
Well, it's my job. And I'm pretty damn serious about it.
Steve and I were Radio Shack's first and best customers.
Hello? Why does Radio Shack ask for your phone number when you buy batteries?
They maintained customer databases.
I don't know.
Radio Shack was a pioneer in mass marketing.
I've had it with these jackbooted thugs.
And Radio Shack sent frequent catalogs and sale notices to their customers through the U.S. mail. Great piles of Radio Shack catalogs and flyers appeared at...
I've been saving them up here in your apartment, and now it's payback time. Pottery Barn is in for a world of hurt.
Of course, most folks just discarded them into the trash.
I need one of those old-looking phones.
You look at this. More catalogs.
Why should we fill our landfills?
Warehouse, Newsweek?
Radio Shack should recycle.
So I'm going to attack this problem at the choke point. Stop the mail?
Steve marked his junk mail returned to sender.
See them get by these bricks.
And put it back in his mother's
The
mailbox.
whole building is brick.
That actually worked for several weeks. And then Steve's friendly postman announced, "Look, just throw them in the trash." Steve is not easily outdone. After that, he collected large stacks of old catalogs. He personally dumped them at the main downtown Athens, Georgia post office. But eventually he was caught. Armed postal inspectors escorted him to the back room and formally reprimanded him.
Who are you?
Well, you can just call me Henry.
Henry Atkins, the Postmaster General?
Last time I checked.
Henry, can I get out of here now?
Why don't you just throw them in the trash? Steve is not easily outdone.
Hey, you like sending out catalogs? How do you like getting them back?
After the incident at the post office, Steve cut out the middleman entirely. He delivered his stacks of old catalogs directly to the local Radio Shack store person. Fortunately, the store manager liked Steve's recycling idea. He passed the idea all the way up through the corporate ranks to the top. The bosses issued their final position to every store. "We don't take catalogs back. Just throw them in the garbage." The local store manager was wiser than his corporate bosses were. Steve was, after all, Radio Shack's very best customer. So he placed a neatly labeled box immediately next to the cash register. "Return catalogs here." After hours, when no one was looking, the manager chucked them into the dumpster.